an opening statement.
Yeah, proud of our team and the way we competed. Obviously, the conditions were, wet and sloppy, and that's one of those games. We've seen this, over the years where, anything can happen really in a game like that. So just the way we jumped out to score 6 runs, especially 6 runs with 2 outs, I thought was a very good tone setter, just for the night. And then didn't rest on that, because obviously that, as it turns out, that wasn't enough. But to keep the scoring going, to keep those quality at bats going, to keep the just to keep the offense going really, and keep playing the game was really important. And then when we saw they're very capable and a very good team and very good offense as well, and they showed that they weren't going to go down easy, and so we needed all those runs. And but we had some big nights tonight. Billy with 4 hits and just continues to be just a force, and just a huge bat in our lineup. And Blake had a huge night, 5 RBIs, the 2 jacks, and the guys at the top that continue to set the table. Cooper was on base 4 times. Willie T had 3 hits. Caden with the big home run early in the game. So just a lot of production up and down the order, and it feels like this is one of those offenses that you got 9 guys producing, and it's tough to keep these guys down. So we'll need to keep that going, and that's obviously a huge part of what's helping us be successful, coupled with the pitching that we're getting. And the sloppy conditions kind of night like this for Ethan Darden and Nick Clayton to only give up 3 runs through the first 8 innings was a big deal. Just overall, not even upset one bit about the 9th inning. In the 4 spot that they scored, it just just moving on, and proud of our guys for getting game 1, and we'll enjoy this one tonight and look to play well again tomorrow.
Questions for players?
Blake, what's been working for you guys? This is what 6 straight games you've had at least 10 hits. What's been working, and what's been the approach for you guys?
Right. I think we're working as a unit, and we believe. That's the biggest thing. We're all bought into the approach and to what our coaches have to say day in and day out, and we just believe in each other.
Billy, Chris Hamby, CUTigers.com. Softball team's got K going right now. You're showing out. I mean, what is it that is anybody doing to keep you somewhat level-headed with this streak with what you're doing at the plate?
Yeah, just like EB said, all 9 of us are swinging it well right now, and really firing on all cylinders. And especially credit to the top of our lineup. Feels like they're always getting on every at bat, and just letting our lineup do what it does. And our approach has been good today and the past. I don't know. We've been swinging it well the past few games and past couple weeks. So we're definitely firing on all cylinders right now as an offense.
Blake, you've been getting closer and closer to this, putting really good at-bats together the past couple of weeks. Is it good to finally see that hard work pay off?
Yeah, for sure. But all the guys in front of me, it makes it pretty easy. You know what I mean? They're always on. They're always, and the guys behind me too. But no, just as a whole, we're super bought into the approach and what we have to do to win the game.
We were talking about that in the press box, that there's just seeming you can't pitch around anybody right now because everybody's hitting. What is that like to be a part of a role like this? And Billy, you can answer this question too.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, we have 9 competitors, and you have to pitch to every one of us in order to to get us out. You got to pitch to every single one of us. You got to come at us hard. So, no, it's awesome. It's incredible to be a part of it.
Yeah, we talk about being, 9-on-1 guy, 9 of us versus that one pitcher, and like Blake said, we're all competitive. We're all gonna do our very best to get our job done, and that's what we're gonna do.
Anything else from the players?
What? Anyone y'all can answer this, but I know there was a few injuries earlier in the year, and about 6 weeks ago, did getting people back, did that help with the 6 series winners, or was it just a mindset? Or
Yeah, I mean, of course it helped, but we just believe. You know what I mean? We know the next guy's going to step up. You know what I mean? Especially Billy. We always trust in the next guy. We have trust in every one of each other. And like Evie says all the time, we just trust our training. So we know if someone goes down, someone else is going to step up.
Blake, was there ever a point in time before the Louisville series when you broke out of your slump that you thought that maybe this is going to carry over a little bit longer than you would like?
No, I just kept working. It's just always going to work.
Anything else for the players? All right, thank you, players.
Questions for Coach?
Coach, I'm sitting here, watching their answer. You're not smiling a lot, and I think it kind of goes back to happy but not satisfied. Is that continuing to be the mantra? Even though the wins keep piling up.
Yeah, and it's, I don't want to say we haven't done anything, because what we have accomplished is establish a belief system that we can do something special, even though there's a whole lot of season left. So we haven't done anything in terms of that, but the belief system that these guys have right now and the confidence they have compared to where we were a couple of months ago, that's an achievement in itself. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with how we've turned things around, but no, not satisfied. Just because I think the potential of this group is capable of just do whatever they want. I mean, it's just we've seen teams that get confident, and when individual players and teams get confident, they can do anything. So there's nothing that this group can't do, but they have to stay humble, they have to stay hungry, and they have to keep playing well, and it all starts with the mindset.
Eric, you guys today wrapped up at least a top 4 spot in the tournament next week. You were picked preseason 5th in the division. How good does that feel to know you've already done more than what people imagined you could do?
I don't care. I hadn't thought of what anyone else thinks of us and where we were picked. I didn't even know we were picked Bennett to finish 5th. Where did we pick ourselves then? First?
Yeah.
Yeah, we picked ourselves first. So.
Coach, have you ever had
You've got to have a belief system that, but yeah. But no, I don't care about next week. We just care about right now, and the next game's the most important one, and so, but yeah, I'm not worried about where people picked us.
Coach, have you ever had a lineup, and he alluded to it a while ago, where 1 through 9, it seems like you guys everybody seems to be batting 300 or better up and down the lineup. You ever had a lineup like that?
Yeah, we've had a few. Yeah, it's fun to be a part of when you've got 9 guys that are all connected to each other that are playing run scoring offense, not